Hey everybody, welcome back. Got a quick video here today, and actually this is all the stuff that I took to South Dakota on the pheasant hunt. So we'll go over this. I'm actually just got back from my pheasant hunt, and I'm getting stuff put away here. So I'll just kind of go through everything here real quick and show you what I took. Okay, so sorry for any kind of mess in the background here, guys. Like I said, I just got back yesterday from the hunt, and not everything here is. This isn't. Not every. How do I want to say it? Not everything here is going to be necessarily what you're going to take every time pheasant hunting. It being the end of December, first part of January in South Dakota, it was brutally cold. The first day we went, I think the wind chill was up to negative 25. So, the first day we were there, Friday the 31st, New Year's Eve, wore my coveys, my insulated bib overalls, a heavy jacket, plus under that, and I don't have them here, they're in the wash, so it's actually a pair of insulated blue jeans underneath the bibs, and then I wore a long sleeve t-shirt and a hoodie underneath my jacket. And then around my neck I wore a gaiter, a fleece gaiter, which was absolutely amazing. Fleece stocking cap, and then my hunting gloves. Those are my thin-insulated ones. I didn't end up wearing those because it was just so cold. Your fingers got cold very, very quickly. These are the ones I actually wore, and eventually come to find out these kept my hands warm. But part of my problem was this finger, even though it's a shooting finger, was actually too thick to get my finger in the trigger guard. So that ended up being a problem later on. So two kinds of vests here. This is my upland game vest I wore. It's got pouches on three sides for game, and then a pocket on each side for shells. This is another one we took along. This is a spare that my dad wore. Same deal. Padded shoulder. Well, that's a Cabela's brand, but I think they're more or less made by. This is a game hide. They're probably more or less made by the same people. My snowpack boots, and I wore heavy socks over regular socks. And like I said, the first day I was cold, but I was comfortable. The second day out, now we only got to go for 2 days. The second day was there was no real breeze that day, maybe a 5 mile an hour wind. It wasn't as bad as the first day. And the sun was out, so we did a lot more walking. And between the sun being out, and I think the high was only -4, which is warm compared to -25. But I was comfortable actually, and I got to sweating. So at one point, I ended up taking my hoodie off and just wearing my heavy jacket. So then we get to firepower. Now this is my wife's 12 gauge. Actually, mine is over at my dad's, but I did take this along because I was going to fiddle with it a little bit. She's kind of had some issues with this. This is a Stoeger model 2000 12 gauge. I don't know a lot about Stoegers. I'm used to the Remington 1100s. We got them both in 12 and 20 gauge. I took the 12 gauge, and my dad actually took a Zithica pump 16 gauge. another problem we had up there, and the reason I didn't end up messing with this one was because we was having enough issues with the other shotguns, was in that extreme cold, the actions were sticking. So you might get one shot off, possibly two, then your action wouldn't shut the next time around. So I didn't end up messing with this. I'll take it out and shoot Blue Rock with it another time and see actually what is going on. She says you shoot and the action will kick open, but it won't advance the next round. It'll just stay open. So I don't know what's going on there. Like I said, this gun's set up a little bit different than Remington's, so, but she likes it, and so I need to figure it out because I don't want to get rid of it. Moving on. Ammo we took. This was new stuff that I got before we left. Winchester 12 gauge. Our shotguns shoot 2 3/4 inch long shells, and Dad wanted 4-shot, so that's why I picked up 4-shot. We ended up using 6-shot. So this is a box of 2 3/4 that my wife had. That's an 8-shot, and this is in 5-shot. The smaller the number, the bigger the pellet. Bigger the diameter of the pellet. 6 is maximum that my dad likes to use. So this was my first pheasant trip. So I've never been pheasant hunting, but I definitely have the bug now. So I will be back. So yeah, that's it for ammunition. And last but not least, my South Dakota hunting license. It's good for either 1 10-day stretch or 2 5-day stretches. So unfortunately, like I said, we was only able to hunt 2 days. If I didn't have a day full of doctor's appointments, well, it'd be today, the 3rd, we would have been able to, we would have hunted yesterday, and actually yesterday would have been 34 degrees, so it probably would have been a nicer day yet. So we're actually planning another hunt probably this fall, because what I can do is, and according to the guys, we went up to Runnings there in Pierre. My in-laws live in Fort Pierre, which is basically the only difference between Pierre and Fort Pierre is it's separated by the river, Missouri River. So we went up there. Father-in-law, as soon as we got there around noon. We ate lunch, and he took us to Runnings, and we got our licenses, and we went straight out hunting, and we hunted all afternoon in the brutal cold. But I'll get into that more. I got footage of the hunts, so that's basically it here. I'm gonna get this stuff put away as my 2021 hunting season is officially over. If I do anything, it might be some coyote hunting this winter, but I got a ton of other stuff to do, and I have more videos to come. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Like I said, it'll be over the next couple weeks. I have some of the pheasant hunts I'm going to get edited up and release over the next couple weeks. So if you like the videos, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe. And also, I would like to everybody to know that I now have a website, and maybe I'll do a video on this someday. It's www.thenebraskahunter.com, and I have blogs on there, and you can easy access to my YouTube videos, even though I would like you to go to YouTube, become a subscriber, and subscribe to my channel. But I have quick links there for that, and I also have a place for pictures from our hunts and trail cameras and anything hunting related. So I want to thank everybody again, and I hope your 2022 hunting year will be great. Thanks, folks.